Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, E-Funk. Thinking right now here in the lab. I'm about to go in on a few things, so let me get down and do what I do, enlighten you. You know how we do it. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. This message is a story for life. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope this thing is working out for you. I don't know how I'm gonna make this a lesson. I'm gonna dress it up and try to put it in some kind of context, but there's a message in here somewhere. I ain't just ranting, so bear with me. Let's do this. Right thinking mission. And yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. Doggone it. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I'm busting up. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. There's a lot of ignorant people running around here now, and we get to that point next. Let's go. So that's my mission. That all right thinkers know thyself. I do my job to get you the information to help you do that with. So let's get busy. I asked the question, do you know you? If you don't, it's rhetorical, but if you don't, tune in. I can help you out with that. That's what I do for you. So tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know or think they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Person who knows, but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you also. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my app, be true. Boy, boy, boy. I gotta get this one in. I try not to, but this is a lesson that, yeah, I can make this a lesson. Right thinkers, let's talk about this madness. Selling your manhood, aka bending over, is the same as selling your soul. Your soul you giving to the devil. Your manhood you giving to another man. Can't have my manhood. I got, like my man Scarface, Tony Montana. I got my words and I got my balls. I don't break neither one of them for nobody. That's what men do. Don't give. Why? Let's talk about this concept because this thing getting way out of control. Fellas, yeah, I thought soul selling was Holly Weird's thing. Been there, yeah, ain't no problem. But your manhood selling, I can't go for that one. I ain't with the souls either. Don't get it wrong. So ain't neither one of them situations we about to talk about that I'm with. Understand that I'm gonna let you know which side of the fence I stand on. I'm not a straddler. No, no, no. So let me be clear about this, okay? If you partake in bending over, that's a you situation. I'm a spiritual being, first of all, having a human experience. I keep telling you that. In the physical form, I am a man. Understand that. Man. And my manhood, like my soul, ain't for sale. Ain't that much fame and fortune that you can offer me to get me to do that. I got my 42 confessions in my eye. Out of all of them on there, I first read it. There was one on there that I can say I have not done before I even got to them. That's man on man. I have not had sexual relationships with another man of the same sex was said to be an abomination. Said who? God. It's in the Bible. I could take it back to my philosophy. So it ain't just in the Bible. It ain't just started. There's been a long time that lifestyle has been frowned upon. Ancient Egyptians frowned upon it. I just told you a phrase from the 42 Confessions. I think it's like 19, somewhere 20 something, but I have not laid with the same sex. That means male or female. If you're a woman, you ain't laid with another woman. You're a man, you're not laid. It's an abomination for a man to entertain what he do with a woman with another man. I use the magnet to make my point real clear, and I'm gonna move on. Same sex was never okay in God's eyes, but man seems to love that idea. Y'all even gave them rights to perform and do that. But let's go back a second. A little bit. It ain't never been okay to have sex with the same sex, first of all. And I tell you the story when Haru went to visit his uncle and they was fighting over the throne, which he was the rightful heir after the Set killed his father. He went after he said, okay, we're gonna have peace. Come over to my house, and he wanted to have sex with him, tried to rape him. So this go way back. The Cain and Abel story, back to Egypt. Everything that y'all doing now was already done in Egyptian concepts. They got it written down, lay it out for you. That's how I bring it to you, just like that. So this sexual thing, man on man thing, when did y'all get rights? I got a problem. I'm a black man. Been black all my life. I watched when I was a kid, I watched them march and fight and die for civil rights. Dogs ticked on us, people, Cosby, all that, just for being recognized as a black man or a woman to get civil rights. We ain't got there yet. How y'all get to the front of the line and get gay rights? So don't get me started with that. Again, I ain't never gonna get bashed. I ain't about that. I just keep it 100, called the way I see it. Moving on. Now, if you think that lifestyle is conducive, take 100 of y'all, go up by yourself, and see me in 100 years. How many of y'all gonna still be around? None. That lifestyle don't produce anything. Sexual pleasure, if that's what you're into, that's fine. That's what the Greeks found in love. They just want to have pleasure of the flesh. They loved it. That's where it comes from. Y'all get their concepts and even their perversions. Come on, man. Oh, boy, yeah. Real men. What I mean by real men, we all know born male, but it don't make you a real man. We should be virgins. I like what my man Cat say. I had to turn down a whole bunch of stuff. Why? Protect that virgin hole. If you ain't a virgin back there, you got some issues. Your manhood been took by force, by hook or crook. But if you ain't a virgin, yeah, well, you probably a Hollywood star. Probably a comedian. Stop. Real men are like batteries. Positive energy, right? We the positive side. Men, positive. We won't go with another man. You can't get a magnet. No, it ain't happening. Why? That's what real men do. But you got females, negative energy. We can make something. We can work. Women, negative. What that tell you? So it's just as good for the goose as the gander. I can tell you, equal opposites, male, female, come together. We can produce. Male, male, we can do nothing. Well, maybe some of y'all could, and some of y'all would, but it don't produce nothing. Moving on. But loss of manhood. My soul or my manhood ain't for sale. Mm-mm. Never been, never will. So understand that. When I was in prison, 3 years, ain't nobody doing nothing to me. More important, I ain't trying to let nobody. Why? 3 years, I can do without some woman for 3 years. That ain't the end all be all. So that wasn't an issue for me. Now, Y'all up there, y'all got life sentences and you ain't never coming out. The people coming up in there, y'all better watch out. Why? Because they got nothing to lose. They're gonna, they're gonna get you. All right. So yeah, understand that. But having sex with another man, no, no, no. Again, no. Simple as that. And you can't make it make sense. So don't waste your time. It ain't about bashing. It just ain't my thing. Moving on. Soul selling is giving into what you know is wrong, and you do it anyway. So you go against God. You just sold your soul. So that means you willingly do that. But to give up your manhood, that's physical, and I can imagine painful. Okay, so that no, don't work that way. My soul was on loan to my ego self when I was a kid. Yeah, I point back. And then doing my manhood. Okay, I was a ladies' man. But my manhood, again, was never in question. Back then, we had punks. They was in the closet. They would, come at you with that. I have been approached by punks, I call them that, undercover men who, to get close. And every instance, I gave a stern warning. My man, if you do this again, I'm going to clock you. Okay? I'm going to hurt you. So I would advise you, don't do that. Simple. So I ain't the one to, no, don't worry about that. No, no, no. I don't like aggressive women. So I sure ain't gonna do it. No. Moving on, but yeah, trust me. So that ain't happening. Ain't enough money you can give me, ain't enough starring roles you can put me in that's gonna make me bend over for you. Ain't happening. Moving on. Now, I'm a man. And if you don't believe me, you can try me. I love to show you who I am. If you question it, simple. But that's ego. That's the ego. That's yeah, but I can't. Here we go. Let's talk about Hollywood. I call it Hollywood. Why? It's always been weird. Simple as that. People they've been telling you that for the last 50 years. Walt Disney's the biggest pervert in there. Then going there, but let me get back to this lesson. All right. Hollywood being weird, it's always been weird. Let's talk about it. Hey, it ain't Rock Hudson, the big gay. Half the movie stars back in the day, gay. Now, let me get to the lesson. It seems like all the men in Hollywood is gay. They sold, not only they sold their manhood. Now, I remember back in the day, watch this now, the casting couch. We remember talking about the women talking about the casting couch. I just watched Zsa Gabor and other women talk about uh, broad, but whatever. All the women from the 30s and the 40s, when they had men producing. They had men who wanted to have sex with them. So they, negotiated the deal. Okay, yeah. Wasn't right. Don't condone it, but they knew about that when it was, with women. They had to make that decision. And some of them didn't sell their body. Some of them didn't give in. And those are the ones who didn't make it. So, yeah, we just saying. But now, I see the casting couch is for men. Hold up. It's okay if you want to have sex with a woman for a part or a role or whatever, but now you want to have sex with men? Whoa, wouldn't that? Whoa, whoa. But then again, it ain't never flipped. It's always been that way. As you go back and think about it, these guys want to manipulate the black man if they want to play his arena. This is your initiation. I'm a Mason. I know about initiation, but I'm not joining no group that's gonna bend me over. Ain't happening. And I went to the highest levels of masonry, and that was never an issue. So that no, there no perversion, no. So I can vouch for that. Again, I speak for myself. When you got to sell your soul or relinquish your manhood, I don't need to be part of that club. My love for God, aka my higher self, won't allow me to sell my soul or my manhood, which is my lower self. Ain't happening. Get to the point here. We're gonna do the good part. It's about to get good. Okay. We all know what's done in the dark. Don't stay in the dark. Why? It all become the light. And all you guys who went to Hollywood, or how you did it, who did what you did, you think ain't nobody gonna find out. When I made the statement, and all them guys, Denzel, all them guys, all of them who went to Hollywood, all of them that became big stars, they all had to be initiated. You will give up your manhood, more or less your soul, for fortune and fame. That's my thing. And obviously, it ain't Cat's thing either. And there's some few before him that everyone that didn't go with the flow, you know what happened to them. Embarrassed, belittled. Come on now, so let's boy, them punks don't play, boy. And they're not worse than a slick, high-ranking punk. When I was in prison, we had a lieutenant that was a well-known punk, walked around the compound picking the men that he wanted. So it ain't new. Sorry about that. Now, but since my man Cat told the truth, held his ground, and exposed those perverts in power in Hollywood, no, he exposed the perverts. He exposed what they do to the people that they puppetize and sodomize. That's the big problem. They didn't think nobody gonna find out. But my man, let's talk about that right quick because it's about to get good. Boy, when he cut the lights on in that dark perverted room, they all went to scurrying. All they got caught out there. They got caught doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. And if you're not transparent, that's what's supposed to happen. But they done got so comfortable with it because nobody could, boy, Cat did work. Now watch this. If I have to personally degrade myself to be in your club, man, count me out. Don't even entertain that nonsense to me. When I tell people, when I came as supervisor at UPS, I told them I don't drink. Oh, you ain't gonna go far. What the hell? I joined the Masonic Order. They had a bar. I told them drink. Oh man, you ain't gonna be good. What the hell do drinking got to do with being? Moving on. That's the other thing. What do being a perverted person have to do with having talent and doing what you're supposed to be kind of good at? So I got a problem with that. But again, that's that ego thing that's in Hollywood. Why? I teach my right thinking philosophy on my terms. Right here. Now. Can't nobody tell me who. No, I ain't got time for none of that. Why? I ain't disrespect nobody, so I'm here to do none of that. I'm here to teach. That's all. I'm just telling the truth. Watch this. In my way, I do it every day. Selling my manhood or my soul? No way. Ain't gonna happen. Why? What? It just ain't happening. We can stop right there. Now let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you getting in, but it's about to get interesting. I teach my right thinkers that if that dude or that woman wants to make a deal, that ain't God. If they want something from you physically, oh, no, they explain why. That ain't how it's done. God is spirit and thought. So physical, you guys who use God to get the girls because you talking about, man, stop. Women, don't be that gullible and so ignorant to the truth and facts about God. If a man want to lay you, he ain't God. He ain't representing God. He's himself. Watch this. Now, let me tell you about a real man. Because I'm seeing, dude, we far and few between look like now. One time, we was a bunch of real dudes running around here. What happened? Real men, let me tell you about real men. Real men are not Hollywood's kind of men. Why? We don't bend. Yeah, I said we. hmm I count me. Whenever I'm talking, I'm speaking for myself. Now, anybody else who's thinking for like I do, that's us. Who don't think the first way? You ain't part of us. It's just that simple. And real men, like I said, don't and won't compromise their principles or their manhood and bend over. My man shows you that. Real men, this I got this from my man, are virgins. I'm a virgin. If you can't claim to be a virgin, I'm moving on. Real men protect their manhood, okay, at all costs. No bending, no giving, no, no, and no again. Real men are like 6 o'clock. Both hands going up and down, straight, okay? Now that I'm a Mason, I know it's a plumb line. Before I was a Mason, I just called this 6 o'clock. That means both hands is straight up and down. We ain't diverting. No, straight. And no bending. No 9 or 3 o'clock or 15 or 45. Nope. Straight up and down. Watch this. Like 6 o'clock, straight up and down. No bending. Over. Okay? Understand that. Real men don't bend. Show them, Cap. Real men, watch this, will go through hell and hot water. And most of them do who don't. Why? Because that's what they're going to put you through when you don't. But we keep our manhood intact in the end. Like Kat said, I got to tell them, no, well, I got to protect that virgin manhood of mine. How many men feel that way about themselves in Hollywood who came before him? Now, all of a sudden, everybody talking about it. Yeah, I was saying that when it was you. Last one to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Real men, let me tell you about this, are not part of Hollywood. First of all, why is that? Again, we won't bend. That's the end.